Ever feel like your garden isn't rewarding you for all the care you give it? Maybe it's not about your skills, but your approach. Stay with me and I'll guide you on how to plant a garden that flourishes no matter where you live. What is a USDA Hardiness Zone? Not sure what zone you're in? Don't worry, it's simple to find out. Just search for USDA Zone Map and enter your zip code. In seconds, you'll have your zone number. This is your first step toward creating a successful garden. Why zone matters, planting time, growing season length. Your zone is not just about plant survival, it's about timing. It helps you determine when to plant, how long your growing season is, and what plants will do well in your region. For instance, zones 3 to 5 have shorter growing seasons. If you're in one of these zones, focus on quick-growing crops like radishes or lettuce. In contrast, warmer zones like 8 to 10 offer longer growing seasons, perfect for growing tomatoes, peppers, or even tropical plants.
Choosing the right vegetables and herbs.
Now that you understand your zone, it's time to pick the right plants. In cooler zones, like 3 to 5, vegetables such as carrots, lettuce, kale, and broccoli are excellent choices because they thrive in cooler weather. For warmer zones, think of heat-loving crops. Tomatoes, peppers, basil, and eggplants will grow well and provide an abundant harvest. Selecting plants suited to your zone makes all the difference. Flowering plants for your zone. Gardening isn't just about vegetables. Flowers add beauty and character to your space. If you're in zones 3 to 5, perennials like peonies, daisies, and black-eyed Susans are great choices because they survive cold winters and return yearly. In warmer zones, like 8 to 10, consider tropical flowers like hibiscus, bougainvillea, and bird of paradise. These stunning blooms will make your garden feel like an oasis.
Seasonal considerations: early, mid, late season.
To keep your garden active throughout the year, plan for each season. Begin with early season crops like radishes and peas that can tolerate the cool weather of spring. Next, move to mid-season crops like tomatoes, zucchini, and cucumbers as temperatures rise. Finally, wrap up the year with late-season crops like pumpkins, which thrive in autumn's cooler weather. This approach ensures your garden stays productive from early spring to late fall. Sun exposure: analyzing your yard. Before planting, take a day to observe where sunlight falls in your yard. This is crucial because plants need varying amounts of light. For instance, vegetables like tomatoes and peppers need full sun at least 6 to 8 hours of direct sunlight daily. On the other hand, leafy greens like spinach and lettuce can thrive in partial shade. Knowing where sunlight lands will help you place your plants wisely. Soil type and improvements. Let's talk soil. The type of soil you have significantly impacts your garden's success. Is your soil sandy, clay-like, or somewhere in between? Instead of guessing, use a test kit from your local garden store to check your soil's pH levels. Once you identify your soil type, you can enhance it by adding compost or specific improvements. For example, sandy soil may need more organic material to retain water, while clay soil might benefit from sand or perlite to improve drainage. Healthy soil is the backbone of a thriving garden. Nobody likes a dry garden. The best way to keep your plants happy and watered is to set up a drip irrigation system or use soaker hoses. These methods give your plants steady moisture without wasting water. If you're watering by hand, try doing it early in the morning to cut down on evaporation and prevent fungal problems. Watering the right way is the key to a successful garden. Timing is key. Planting calendar for your zone. Getting the timing right is crucial for gardening. Check online for a planting calendar tailored to your zone. This calendar tells you when to plant different crops. For example, Zone 5 gardeners can start planting peas as early as March, while those in Zone 9 might do so in October. A planting calendar helps you plan and make the most of your growing season. Proper spacing for better results. Overcrowding is a common mistake that hurts your garden's productivity. Plants need space to grow, and giving them enough room allows for proper airflow and healthy growth. For instance, tomato plants grow best when spaced about 2 feet apart. This ensures good air circulation and lowers the chances of diseases caused by damp, crowded conditions. Always check how much space each plant needs and stick to it for the best results. A bit of planning goes a long way in ensuring a healthier and more plentiful harvest.
Pest control and disease prevention.
Dealing with pests and diseases can feel tough, but being proactive makes it easier. Planting companion plants is a great way to keep pests away. For instance, marigolds are excellent at repelling bugs when planted near your vegetables. They act as natural protectors for your crops. To avoid diseases, keep your gardening tools clean and sanitized. This prevents the spread of harmful bacteria or fungi. Rotating crops every year also helps break the cycle of soil-borne diseases, keeping your garden healthy over time. Timing is just as important when harvesting as it is when planting. Picking your produce at the right moment gives you the best taste and quality. For tomatoes, the right time to harvest is when they feel firm but slightly soft when pressed. Overripe tomatoes lose their flavor, so check them carefully. For leafy greens like spinach or lettuce, pick the outer leaves first to encourage more growth. This way, you can enjoy fresh greens for a longer time without pulling up the whole plant. Saving your harvest, canning, freezing, drying. After all your hard work, don't let your produce go to waste. Saving your harvest lets you enjoy your homegrown food even in the off-season. Freezing is a great option for herbs like basil. Just chop them up and freeze them in ice cube trays with olive oil for easy use later. Canning works well for tomatoes and pickles, keeping them fresh for months. Drying is perfect for fruits like apples, turning them into tasty, long-lasting snacks. Saving your harvest isn't just practical, it's a wonderful way to enjoy the fruits of your labor all year. Gardening isn't just about growing plants, it's about the joy and pride it brings. Sharing your harvest is one of the best parts of the process. Whether it's giving fresh vegetables to neighbors or hosting a garden-to-table dinner, sharing your success feels amazing. The smiles and gratitude from others make all the effort worthwhile. Celebrate every little win in your garden and enjoy the connections it creates in your community. And there you have it, gardening tips made simple and easy to follow. Now it's your turn to try them out. Head outside, dig into the soil, and watch your garden thrive like never before. Gardening is a journey filled with learning and growth, and these tips will help you succeed. If this video inspired you, don't forget to hit like, subscribe for more gardening tips, and share your thoughts in the comments. What are you planting this season? Let us know.
Stay tuned for the next video, where we'll explore companion planting to boost your harvest even more.
See you next time.